Hi guys, today is Saturday, so that means I'm getting ready for after church tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to my brother's house because he has central air, and it's really going to be hot on the East Coast, all along the eastern seaboard this weekend, with temperatures in the 90s and possibly hitting up to 100. So this is going to be a cake. It's Saturday morning, it's early, it's still pretty cool, so I'm going to bake this cake. It's a pineapple cake that you just dump everything together and mix it up, and it's going to have a cream cheese icing on it. I'll keep it in the refrigerator. It'll be a cool and kind of refreshing cake to have on a warm day. So this recipe was given to me by Penny Liberatory many years ago. Like, I worked at Murphy's 5 and 10 right out of high school, and that's where I met Penny. And the funny thing is, like, her husband Vinny worked with my dad at Sears when I was just a little kid. So our families have known each other, and Penny and I became really good friends. And we always had potlucks. Everywhere I've worked, we've had potlucks, and people would bring food. So I've collected a lot of recipes from friends over the years, and this is one of my favorites. So Baker's Joy. This is just a spray that you use for baked goods. And you don't have to grease and flour your pan if you spray it with Baker's Joy. This is an aluminum pan. Remember, aluminum doesn't go in the dishwasher. So we'll set that aside. The recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar. I'll just dump everything in as we go because it just gets mixed up anyhow. So there's 2 cups of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 eggs, 1 cup of coconut, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, and 1 can of crushed pineapple. This is a 20-ounce can in pineapple juice. You can use in heavy syrup if you want to, but you just dump the whole can in there and mix it with a spoon. Just until everything's incorporated. This is an old Tupperware measuring cup mixing bowl that I've had. I think I got it probably when I got married. I don't know. That was 1982. I used it yesterday. I canned 15 pints of strawberry preserves. I took pictures, but I didn't make a video. So that'll last us probably 2 years at least. So we just dump this in the pan. Oh, there's some flour. This is sort of one of those recipes that you can't really mess up, even like that with a little flour that wasn't mixed in. It's all going to be okay. This is a pretty fail-safe cake. I'm going to spread it around. You bake this at 350 for about 35 minutes until a toothpick put in the middle comes out clean, and then we'll put some cream cheese icing on it. While this is in the oven, I'm going to put 1 stick of butter and an 8-ounce package of cream cheese into the mixer to come to room temperature. And we'll be back then. Okay, our cake baked for about 40 minutes. until the toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean with no batter stuck on it or anything. I have 1 stick of butter and 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese that I just finished mixing together with the paddle attachment. To that, I'm going to add 1 pound or 4 cups of powdered sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and turn the beater on slow. Once the powdered sugar gets incorporated a little bit, you can speed it up. And that's really all there is to it. It's gonna be perfectly spreadable. It's a nice consistency. And I'm gonna take this off of here. If you think your icing is a little too thick, you can add a teaspoon or tablespoon of milk to thin it out a little. But with all the powdered sugar, the cream cheese, and the butter, it gives you a lot of more liquid stuff. I just plop it on the cake, and then I'll smooth it around with the spatula, and we're done. I'll store this in the refrigerator because of cream cheese and butter, and it'll be a nice, cool, refreshing cake for tomorrow. But I am going to steal a slice of it, a piece of it, to try it out. You got to make sure your food is tasty before you feed it to somebody else, right? I'm usually the one that cuts cakes for any time we have like birthdays or anything like that, because I don't know why some people are just intimidated by cutting a cake. I don't have issues with it. Let me grab a knife. I usually start down the middle, and then each side gets cut into thirds. And then turn it the other way and cut this way into thirds. Now I'm just going to take this little end piece and give it a taste. This is a really moist, dense cake, and it's just very tasty. If you make this, let me know, and see you next time. Very good.